Anne Frank was born on June 12, 1929 in Frankfurt, Germany. Anne was born Anneliese Marie Frank. In 1933, the Frank family moved to Opteka, Amsterdam, in the Netherlands in response to Hitler's declaration of being anti-Jewish.
Hi, my name is Anne Frank. I remember when my family was forced to move out of our home and go into hiding. Each day was full of anxiety that the Nazis would come and throw us in jail. I am standing in front of the annex in Amsterdam right now. Living conditions were very poor and food was scarce. My family was not the only family living in the annex. Other families were the Van Pels and Fritz Pfeffer. People who helped us while we were hiding were Mep Gies, Bep Foskagel, Joe Kleeman, Victor Kugler, Jan Gies, William Van Maren, and Johann Viskagel.
When Anne turned 13 in 1942, she received a diary from her parents in which she instantly began to write in. A few weeks later, Anne's sister was to report to a labor camp. So on July 5, 1942, the Frank family moved into the secret annex. During the 2-year time period in which Anne was in the annex, she wrote down in her diary, also known as Kitty, her thoughts and feelings.
Every day I would write about the living hell I had to endure while living in the annex. In the diary I received for my 13th birthday. This is the actual diary I wrote in. Hey, I'm Anne Frank, and I'm about to give you a guided tour of the annex. Are you ready? Come on, let's go.
The secret bookcase, which led to the annex that my family and I lived in during World War II. Now we go into the annex hallway, which leads to the rooms, the bathroom, and everything else that's in the annex. So now we go into the bathroom. It's pretty disgusting. It's a bad toilet. Not very fun sharing a toilet with 3 families.
Thanks for coming on the tour. I hope it brought to light the conditions my family and I lived under during World War II. Ugh, I know it was bad, but if you're ever in Amsterdam, please make it a point to visit. Bye! Here is one of my favorite quotes. They mustn't know my despair. I can't let them see the wounds which they have caused. I couldn't bear their sympathy. Their kind-hearted jokes, it would only make me want to scream more. While I was in the annex, nature is what kept me grounded. Here's another one of my famous quotes. The best remedy for those who are afraid, lonely, or unhappy is to go outside, somewhere where they can be quiet, alone with the heavens, nature, and God, because only then does one feel that all is as it should be.
Dad was the only annex inhabitant to survive the war. He later discovered her diary and published it. It was published in over 60 languages and 31 million copies were sold.